President Trump said to the MS-13 gang members, simply, we will find you, we will arrest you, and we will deport you. Reporting in Brentwood, Krista McNally, FiOS News. It was echoed today by many that his children will remember him as a hero. We are outside the Emporium just hours ahead of Trump's event, and supporters have already started showing up. More and more people just keep filing in every hour to pay their respects for the two young ladies that lost their lives. Now it's time for me to find out what all the hype is about and try this festive green beer. Wishing you a happy St. Patrick's Day from Bayshore by placing all of the cats upstairs that will free up room downstairs so that even more puppies can be rescued. For the latest in weather coverage, keep it tuned in right here on FiOS 1 News. It is Molly's hope that sharing her story will bring awareness to sexual assault, and she wants all victims to know they are not alone. Officer Klein was driving here down Melville Road when he saw Mr. Cote, who's 82 years old, shoveling his driveway by himself. He then decided to pull over and lend a helping hand. The three family members were all buried here at Greenfield Cemetery. Republican Jack Martins is hoping that supporters came out to elect him as the next Nassau County executive. He says he's committed to working for the people of Nassau County. As the year comes to an end, the safety of our country in the wake of the terrorist attacks is on everybody's mind. Do you think our country is safe at this time? You could see behind me the water levels rising dangerously high, and there was some mild flooding this morning during high tide, and now residents are keeping an eye out for water spilling over from the bay. The land behind me was originally the central branch of the Long Island Railroad from 1871 until 1930. Today it is an enormous empty lot that has not been upkept. Take a look behind me. You could see overgrown weeds, some garbage, and neighbors tell me it is a breeding ground for rodents. Nassau County Police are asking people if you see something to say something and notify police. The room here is just absolutely packed. Take a look behind me. You could see hundreds of people out eating, drinking, buying raffles, all to support the police, and had a little fun on this wintry day. Woo! Now, Long Island might not be the best ski destination, but I sure had a good time. Reporting in West Islip, Krista McNally, FiOS 1 News. Kayla Cuevas and Nisa Mickens were found just hundreds of feet apart with lacerations to their bodies and head trauma. And now the police commissioner says the indication that gang violence played a role is very real. Family members say both lives were taken too soon.
How many more lives do they need to take? How much more blood do they really need to have on the street? I mean, my daughter's blood is on the street. It's still stained right there. Like, when is it going to finish?
He didn't deserve it. Neither one of them deserved this. I can't believe it happened.
They have set up a memorial that keeps growing every hour with family, friends, and community members weeping and mourning the loss of the two young ladies.
My beautiful Kayla. I would like to know who did this to her.
Yesterday, just after 5 p.m., there was a body found on Ray Court in a wooded area. It was 16-year-old Kayla Cuevas. Kayla went missing on Tuesday. She was with her friend Nisa Mickens, who was found dead just a few hundred feet away near the sidewalk on Tuesday night. Suffolk County Police Commissioner Tim Sini says crimes like this will not be tolerated, and they need the community's help to locate the person or persons who did this. There is a $5,000 reward for any information leading to an arrest.
This is an act of savagery in our community, and we need to work together to bring the perpetrators to justice.
People in the community say that people who live here are forced to live with gang violence.
Gang violence has just gotten out of control.
Take a look behind me. You could see people hugging, weeping, and holding on to each other. More and more people just keep filing in every hour to pay their respects for the two young ladies that lost their lives. Reporting in Brentwood, Krista McNally, FiOS 1 News.
Jeff was supposed to come home for Thanksgiving in 1983, and he got killed in October of '83.
Tyree Bacon is remembering his friend and fellow veteran Jeff Boulis from Islip High School, who died in the line of duty. His cousin describes exactly the type of person Jeff was.
He had a heart of gold, and he'd go out of his way to help anyone out. And he was just that person you'd look up to.
Islip High School unveiled a military wall of honor as a way to thank those like Jeff who gave the ultimate sacrifice and honor every veteran who went on to serve the country from Islip High School. Jeff's picture is proudly displayed in the center of the mural.
Now to have him in the halls we went to school with What an honor.
Faculty, veterans, students, and families all joined to proudly support those who are pictured on the wall and celebrated their dedication to service. It is Islip High School's hope that all who pass this mural will pause, reflect, and honor those who have served the country. One of the high school's art teachers, Lorraine Knoblauch, is the artist behind this mural and tells me she had every single person on the wall in mind when painting the mural.
They're all here and they're always going to be part of our lives here at Islip High School.
This project was a collaborative effort by many in the school, and the idea stemmed from the vice principal, who was very moved when speaking to all of the individual family members of those who are pictured on the wall.
What it didn't dawn on me is the individual stories of each plaque and each picture.
There were pictures of armed forces members, old and young. Some pointed out family members, while others proudly smiled in front of their photos. And as future graduates choose to serve the country, their pictures will also be added to the wall. Reporting at Islip High School, Krista McNally, FiOS 1 News. The mood was somber, sad, and silent as the casket passed by this afternoon. Thousands paid their final respects to NYPD Sergeant Paul Tizzolo, who was killed in the line of duty last week.
I have 4 kids. My husband's a city cop also, so could happen to any family.
We're supporting the police. We have a lot of police family. It's sad.
New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio, NYPD Commissioner James O'Neill, countless members of the NYPD and other police departments present to honor a man who gave his life protecting the city.
It's a very dangerous job and it's a thankless job, and the police will answer your call no matter whatever happens. No better people in the world than policemen and women.
They protect us and make sure we're safe in our country.
Tizzolo was gunned down by a Brentwood man when responding to a call in the Bronx. The exchange of fire left the gunman dead and the other sergeant wounded. He is the 5th NYPD officer to be shot in the line of duty in the last 2 years.
Every one of these funerals I come to, I hope is the last one. It's difficult, it's gut-wrenching, it's horrible.
We gotta stick together.
Tizzolo was a 19-year veteran of the NYPD and today was posthumously promoted to Sergeant Special Assignment. He leaves behind his wife and 2 young boys. It was echoed today by many that his children will remember him as a hero. Reporting in Massapequa, Krista McNally, FiOS 1 News.